Good afternoon, everyone. Lori the Florist here from Highland Flowers and Gifts in Vernon, New Jersey. I'm here today on February 6th. It's about a week before Valentine's Day 2021. This is a crazy week. There's going to be a lot of roses coming in and out of the stores. And hopefully you'll be the recipient of one of these dozen roses. I want to give you an idea how to professionally arrange a dozen roses in your glass vase at home on your own time. What I have done is I've taken a glass vase, cleaned, I took tap water, filled it almost full with tap water, and in the tap water I put a little sprinkle of the Floralife, which you get in a packet with your bouquet or your dozen roses. Just put a little bit of that in there in cold tap water. We're going to start with a dozen red roses, what I have here, and how we do this easily I can explain in a method we call the 7-4-1 method of designing a dozen roses. I have 7 roses that are at a medium height, not so tall. I've got 4 roses that are cut a little bit taller than those 7, and the final rose is cut quite tall so that it'll stand in the center of the vase. The biggest problem with putting roses in a vase is having them stand up straight. So what we do, we give you a bunch of greens in your bouquet, and it's not just to make the flowers look pretty, it's to give you a network, a way of putting your flowers into the vase without them falling over. So you're going to take that bunch of greenery and put them into your vase. Right now we're using a few different types of eucalyptus, some tree fern, some lily grass and bear grass, and just a nice lush bunch of greens, some seeded eucalyptus, really beautiful greenery. So you're going to start with your 7 medium height roses. These roses were just cut. I'm going to cut them again. They should be cut right before they go into the water. I like to cut them on an angle. The reason you cut them on an angle is so that the water can drink into the stem much easier than if you would cut it on a flat. The angled cut gives the more stem ability to drink. You've got much more of a cut on there than if you cut them flat. So give it a nice angled cut and get your 7 roses all around your vase. I have it on a Lazy Susan, but you can just spin your vase and make sure you have a rose at every side. Everywhere you look at this vase, you're going to see one of those 7 roses. So that's your 7 medium height roses. Then we're going to go for the 4 taller roses. These are cut just slightly taller, and you can cut your roses as tall as you want. We can make this into a very compact, low design as well, and doing the same way. You want to make sure that you have no greenery in the glass vase in the water. The greens is going to cloud your water and kill your roses much quicker than they should. You always want to have your rose water clean. Every day you should change the water in your vase. Just pour it out into the sink and pour some fresh tap water into your vase. Fresh water is the best thing you can do for your roses. Don't add any chemicals or goofy stuff. You can put a sprinkle of that Floralife in there. I would do that just the first time, and I think you're going to be fine with that. So we have our 7 medium height roses, our 4 taller roses, and now we're going to take our tallest rose, again, cut it on an angle, and we're going to stand that right into the center of this vase to give it the height that it needs to look proportionate and designed nicely. So roses are at each different heights. They look good. You can move them around a little bit. They're not flopping around. You can take some of the extra greenery and put it into the sides of the vase just to give it more of a full, lush look. You can put a ribbon around the neck of the vase. Either way you want to do it, you've just designed yourself a dozen roses professionally in a glass vase. Thank you, everyone. Stop by Highland Flowers. Check us out at highlandflowers.com. Visit us on Facebook and Instagram, or give us a call at 973-764-5040. We're here 7 days a week. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you.